All right, looks like I'm live. So that looks good. And hello, everyone. I am uh, going to be revealing my new mug pattern in a few minutes. So give me just a second while I also go live on Instagram. Okay, so let's hopefully everything works and hopefully you can hear me. If you cannot hear me, do let me know. I have been having some audio issues this morning, so let me know if you can hear me. This is where the mug is hidden. Does anyone have any guesses as to what it's going to be? Hello, Becca. Evanita has joined in too. Hey, Evanita. Now, since some of you already know what the mug pattern is, you cannot reveal because you all have had a sneak peek. Hi, Melody. Can you hear me well on Facebook? But even the people who have actually seen the mug, there have been some changes because, you know, until I didn't get it right, I just kept going back and forth, trying to make this work. And because of which, I do have limited. So, Melody, yes, okay, you can hear me. So that's good. I have another few more minutes before we reveal because, I want to start at sharp 10. Oh, so novelty tea knitter. I'm drinking out of one of your mugs right now. Oh, that's cool. If y'all have any questions or anything on Instagram, there is a question icon out there. You can click on that. Hey, Pacific Northwest. Hello from Vegas. Wow, Pacific Northwest from Vegas. Hello. All right. So come on, other people who haven't had the sneak peek, do you want to guess what the mug pattern is going to be? Any guesses? Any wild guesses? Come on. Hey, Pam, how are you? So, Pamela has joined. We have people joining in from Instagram. Melody says quilting. There are so many people who said quilting. Let me just give you a heads up. The quilting people are going to be a little disappointed because it's not quilting. Um, there is, oh, somebody, Noel T. Nutter mentioned brioche. It's not brioche. Maybe it is. No, it's not. I don't think it is. Maybe I should do brioche. It's too late to do anything now. But yeah, I really wanted to do quilting, but I have done some quilting patterns on some of my other pieces, which also I'm going to show today on some platters and things like that. So, oh, there is rainbows. Oh, you're getting close. Pam says, excited to see your new work. Okay, so nobody can guess what the new pattern is. And it might be a little related to quilting, but not quite. Dixie Cup. Dead. Oh, all the wonderful guesses coming in. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Should we start unraveling the sock and see what pattern we have? So I'm just going to unravel and we'll see what the pattern is. Y'all can keep guessing. There's patchwork. Patchwork sounds good. Oh, Pam says crochet. Maybe crochet. I don't know. Now, let me give you a heads up that since I do have a limited number of these, they are going to be debuting at the Red Order Fiber Festival, which is this week. The show starts on Thursday. at in Tacoma at Hotel Murano. So the pieces that I have will be going there, and right after the review, I'm going to be putting the listing on the website so that you can actually uh, purchase a made to order. So if any mugs are left after the show, the orders will all be filled on a first come first basis. And then if I'm sold out, then you will get them in the next round. But I'm going to be filling orders based on the first come first basis. But the listing will go live only after the mug is revealed because I don't want to show you what the mug is until I have actually revealed it here. Oh, we are getting close. Wonder if I should have used a ball winder. Oh, Becca, you love that yarn. This yarn is actually the very first yarn I had dyed when I had not much knowledge on saturation of color, and I liked all colors. So I was like, let me just put all the colors in. And I think my saturation was probably 4% or something. Oh, you're watching with your hubby. You both are excited. Oh, yes. I already see some purple here, but nothing else more than that. And Evanita, it's the same yarn I use for making Susie's socks, which I still need to figure out how to ship it to her to Australia. I might just have to use UPS. So I see some purple. Do you see some other colors in there? Do you see some lines happening in the inside of the mug? I think you can. You can get some hints. Yeah. Hey, Tammy, nice to see you. Let's move the mug this way. There is blue inside. Yeah, there's blue and there is purple inside. So Becca says UPS the only way to ship to New Zealand right now. I know. It looks like mountains inside a cup. God knows what was I thinking this time. Mountains? Mountains doesn't relate to my work, does it? It has to be something fabric related. I am I seeing anything else? No. Just some colors there. Hi Lorna. Ooh, do you see a hint of a pattern? Can anyone see a hint of a pattern happening? The comments are covering the work. I think if you let me move it back here. Is this better for Instagram? But then I'm also live on Facebook and everything else. So okay, embroidery. Pam, no, it is revealing itself quite a bit now. Clouds. Hmm. Oh, somebody mentioned Argyle. I really wonder if that's what it is. Yes, tap the screen in the middle if you want to see the screen and not see the comments. Yes, yes, Tammy, this is the new design for Red Order. And I will. Melody was thinking Argyle too. Yes, good guess. It is Argyle. It is Argyle. And I have more than one color. Um, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what happens, how complex this dyeing process was. Um, you know, I I had to use all my engineering skills, I think, for dyeing this one. Dyeing this one, or glazing this one. See, I kind of have completely lost thought as whether I was dyeing yarn or I was glazing a mug. It's been a lot of testing. a lot of prep work, a lot of mugs lost in the process, a lot of mugs that I'm not super happy with. But, you know, it is what it is. Um, so, yeah, in a few minutes, I will show you all the other colorways, and we are almost there to the end of it. So, you can see the entire mug. And like all my mugs, this one has buttons as well. Uh, should I just pull off the sock? But this is so satisfying, right? Many mugs sacrificed. It's, well, sometimes when like I started the patterning of this actually in the beginning of last year when I introduced my hand spun mugs with the fine net pattern. And I was almost at that time wondering whether I should do the Argyle one, but it took me so many, like in almost every firing, I had a mug with these. And currently, I have only 24 mugs, which are completely done. That will be going to red order. So that's why I'm saying I don't have that many. And we're almost at the end. I can do that later. But this is the new Argyle mug. Um, it is patterned both at the front and the back of it. And the most complex thing in this was to try to get that diamond centered in the middle of the mug. Now, since this is a process which is involved with hand dyeing, hand glazing, and trying to get it as accurate as possible, there is going to be some skewing that happens. It's not going to be 100%. You can see the diamond out there is not like perfectly in the center, but I have learned to live with it's handmade. If it was that perfectly done, then Walmart needs to be selling these, right? So yes, and you can order the hand spun mugs too. They are still available on the website. The new mugs come in and go depending on whether I want to, have them in stock, whether there's more demand of it, and things like that. Now, let me bring out the other colorways and show you what else I have. Okay, I'm back. So now you can see, now in this, you're going to, once I listed on the website, you'll see the different choices as well. The blue and purple mug, you can get it with a light colored cross line going across, or you can get it with a dark colored one if that's what you prefer. So I've made two options because I couldn't decide which one I would like more. So that is one option. And you can see the line work too. Sometimes it is absolutely perfect. Sometimes, there are some crooked lines going. I think it adds to the beauty of the piece. I have come to live with it. Let's put it that way, because if I kept putting mugs aside saying that it's not perfect, I think I would have two mugs at the end of it. I think it speaks to the handmade nature of them. The other color way that I have is in the honey and blue. And again, there is a dark colored cross in between. And again, on both sides. And I like the place where it overlaps. And on the side of the mug, it makes this really cool, organic oval shape, which just adds to the beauty. And where the colors get layered, there is such a beautiful complex color that comes there. Like is it green? Is it gray? I really absolutely love this color which comes here. Hey Alana, welcome to the new mug. So now in the honey and blue, I have the dark colors, and I also have a light color option. So if you don't want, the dark line to be standing out too much, and if you like a really light, subtle line, then there is the light colored option as well. And you can see I've tried my best to make those diamonds perfectly in the center, but they're not always going to be perfectly aligned. There's going to be some skewing there. Hi Indira, I'm glad you love them. Uh, the next one is, this has to be Avenita's colorway, right? It's green and it's blue, and but yeah. So again, this one is with the dark lines in there, and again the overlap of this, the blue, green, teal color. It's like I kind of want to make a glaze which does just that. And I have tried it before, but it does not create that effect. It's only layering the glazes that creates that effect. So you can see that. And I have a dark colored version and I have a light colored version in which I've used it almost like a turquoise line in between rather than the dark blue line in between. So this is the other option. And again, it's been quite a process trying to get this. And I have one more colorway. The last colorway is the green and purple. Now the green and purple is also one of my favorites because where the green and purple overlap, it makes a blue colored glaze, which is which just I think it just is amazing. I and it the handle comes out almost blue in color. I think I'll ask Lindsay to shop for one. Yes, that would be a good choice. So this is again, this one has a light purple colored glaze. Yes, Melody, this is your favorite. I could tell, it has the most amount of purple in it, and green too, which is also your favorite color. And again, the green purple, I also am doing with the dark blue line in case you like a darker line in between. So there is that option. So these are the two options in the green and purple glazes with the light and dark colors. And once I put the listing up, I should go ahead and make it live right now. But or should I wait? What do you think? Should I wait? Should I show you some other new pieces that I have? So these are all going into the Red Order Fiber Festival, which is happening next week. I need to start packing tomorrow. Well, today. I'm going to start packing today. Tomorrow, I need to be done with my packing. Wednesday, I set up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the show. So hopefully, you can come in person. And you want to go live now, please. Okay. I already put it live for the Patreons. And I'm going to, and they place their orders. So again, everyone is doing a made to order right now. And their orders will be filled on a first come, first basis. So I have moved the item there on my main website. Give me just a second and you can place your orders there and we shall see. Okay, move to the top. Okay, all right, it's there live on my website and you can go ahead and place your orders. All right, Pam, nice to see you again. Okay, so these are the different colorways and now, to show you something else that I'm bringing new to the show, these I'm not going to be listing on the website right now because of, the effort to take pictures and everything is quite a lot. And if it sells, then it sells. I have taken pictures, but I'm going to list on my website later. Now, these are inspired by the quilting. So I'm doing a close up on Instagram so you can actually see the fine quilt lines and here hopefully the camera captures them on, does it capture on which camera? I was hoping this would capture it better, but uh, can you see the quilt lines on it? So I have some pattern work as well, again doing some patterns with uh, inspired by all the fabrics I'm seeing, the cave facet fabrics, and of course doing some quilt lines in there because I'm loving the big stitch quilting. And this is one of my embroidery patterns. These I've had before as well. This is just another one of those pieces. So this is it. Now I have three, four platters, which are the big size platters, and Now I'm going to be showing one of my most favorite ones, which would be one of these pieces which, if it doesn't sell, I'm be absolutely fine with it. It's one of those, it's like, this is for me to keep. If sometimes I wish it wouldn't sell, so I would have an excuse to keep it. But a lot of effort has gone into making this one. I'll do a close up on Instagram. You can see the layers of colors and the textures, and I did some really fine line big stitches on this as well, which I haven't done before in these embroidery kind of pieces. But since everything is quilt related, then why not? Another one of my favorites, again a bigger size platter, is the one in blue and green. Um, this one again has some big stitch quilting in it, because you know what? When you quilt so much, I couldn't get the patterns in time on the mugs, but I got them on the platters. So Melody, you were not that far off by saying that the new pattern does not have quilting. It does have quilting, and this one is another one of my favorites. I like the honey colors. I'm always more inclined towards the warm colors, honey and reds, and this one is actually done by using a screen printing process. So it actually looks like a piece of fabric that has been, you know, screen printed on. And it, the close-ups of this, I'd taken some pictures of this, and I was like, after looking at the picture, I'm going like, what is it? Is it really fabric or is it something else? So those are some of my big platters. Again, these are going to go for to red order. So I'm excited about having finally doing a show after 2 years in person. So hopefully people show up. This is after a very long time I've made a bowl this big. It's a good size pasta serving bowl. It's hand built. It's not thrown on the wheel. And again, I've added some really fluid quilting lines in this. Uh, you can see there is all these quilting lines, a lot of seams running along, a lot of texture and pattern, you know. Well, thank you, Avenida. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed what you're seeing. Now, the mug listing has gone live, and you can go ahead and purchase your pieces there, place your orders, and like I said, they will be all revealed on a first come, first basis. So I have the honey blue, uh, purple blue. I have, hi Leslie, even better than what I expected. Well, that's good. That's a good sign, right? If things are better than what you expect. So this is the green and blue one, and then I have the purple and blue. So they can be with light colors, dark colors, anything you wish. And you can place your order accordingly, whether you like a certain colorway with a dark color line or a light color line. You can place your order accordingly. Or if you're confused, like I couldn't pick a favorite in this collection. So I've also put an option for artist choice where I will randomly pick one for you and send that over. So this time I'm going to try that, because I was like, I really don't know whether, if I had to pick one, which one it would be. So, oh, you can't find the Patreon info. Is it on the website? The Patreon should have been on the Patreon website. There is a link on my website to go on my Patreon, but I have put the listing on my regular shop online page as well. So you don't, Patreons got to place your orders yesterday and get on top of the list, but everyone else now, it's all even ground now. Now anyone can place an order. So Leslie says green and blue, purple honey. You're right, hard to decide. I didn't do purple honey. The two combinations I avoided were purple and honey, and honey and green, because the overlap of those colors is kind of too weird. It makes a weird thing. Yes, Leslie, you should have received an email yesterday uh, to place your order and get in front of the line, but you can still do it right now. Do it right now because my in every batch, like I have only 24 of these mugs that are going to red order. If for some reason they don't sell, I don't sell out of those. I will ship them on a first come first basis based on the orders that are listed on the website. And after that is done, my next round of mugs, I think it's going to be a next firing of close to maybe 40 to 50 of these mugs. So you would still get into the next firing. So it really doesn't matter if you're not in the first five, you would get it. It all depends on what I have left after the show, and it will come in right after that. Is the Patreon link in your history or somewhere else? No, if you go on my Patreon page and look at the post, it's the last post I did yesterday. So if you are, I think you are, I think your name is Julia, right? I think you go by Julia. Hi, Bharat. But it's there on my, on the Patreon website. There's a post on which you can see the new mugs. It should be there. I posted it yesterday and I even got a few orders from there. So it's definitely there. But hopefully you should have access. But again, the link which was there on the Patreon is now not available. It's gone on the regular site. So now the place to order is on the regular website page. So you can just go ahead and place your order there. And okay, I need to know everyone's favorite color combination. Does anyone have a favorite? Or has everyone left my live feed to place an order? I went from 20 people watching to four. So they're like, okay, I saw that. Now I need to just place the order. So Evanita is blue green. And I'm pretty sure Rebecca is purple blue. Uh, she called out to that one the minute she saw it. Oh, Lindsay is confirmed she's going to pick up one for you. Oh, wonderful. Oh, it'll be good to see her in person. The violet chiffon likes the blue and purple. Yes, and you like the honey and blue, green and purple with blue overlap and the light crossing. Yes, that's a wonderful one. See, this is what I'm saying. Now, all the four mugs that were listed as favorites are all four different ones. This is the reason why I couldn't decide my favorite. And if you feel you cannot decide your favorite, go ahead and just place artist choice and I'll just pick one for you. I'll just pick a random one. That's what I'll do. So I'm glad you all love them and you all think they're amazing. Um, I'm really looking forward to the show. If you can make it, that's great. It's a fully masked event. It's going to be the first one I'm going to be doing since the pandemic started. So, keeping fingers crossed, everyone is safe and healthy. And if you cannot make it, if you have a friend that's coming over, like Evanita says, her friend Lindsay is coming over and she'll pick a mug for her, you can, if somebody is coming there taking a class, and the Red Alder Fiber Festival does not get very crowded because people are usually in class all day long and they usually visit the marketplace in between the class sessions. So if you come in during the day when a class is going on, it's actually not that heavy a crowd, especially Thursday and Friday. And it's open to everyone. If you're even not taking a class, you can come visit the show. Leslie Wong says, why did I not get a blue green stripe Finet mug? Is what I need to know. I have no idea why didn't you get one of those. You can still place an order for those in case I decide to stop making them. Currently, there's no plan of stopping to make the Finet mugs, but as time goes by, sometimes what happens is I realize that the stitch pattern doesn't look so good and I need to make a new one. But then I might start investing in a new pattern altogether. So Knit Lauren says, I love my knit mug I have of yours. Everyone in my house knows they better not break it. Yes. Yeah, it should come with a warning symbol. This is my mug. Don't use my mug. So, anyway, okay, my phone is saying that I have a poor connection, which it probably thinks that I've been online for quite some time now. And yeah, I have been online for almost half an hour. Uh, Enjoy your days if you're going to be at the show. I look forward to seeing you in person. Hey, Emily, you're finally here. Got to see the final reveal? I don't know, but this video is going to be online, so you can watch it again and go on the website. The site is open, creativewithclay.com, and you can place your orders there. You can go to my profile, link is on my profile, and everywhere else too. And on Facebook, you can see the website on the screen there. So, hope to see you then. All right, you missed the reveal. No worries, Emily. You can watch the fun all over again. But take care, everyone. Bye. All right, I need to stop.